Good morning.
Few moments later.
Hey going, welcome back. So it's been a while since we uploaded a video. It's been crazy busy. So now I've gone out on my own, got my own self-employed business, handyman services, bit of maintenance, painting, some property managing one complex as well on top of that. So it's been crazy busy the last couple of months. Now, this channel is going to stay camping and touring sort of stuff. Now, we will be starting up a second channel just dedicated to our maintenance and handyman business. Now, this one's going to be a bit of a mix and match. Now, there will be, some walkarounds of the new setup, what's coming up camping wise, what's coming up handyman stuff. The handyman stuff's going to be bits and pieces. It's nothing complete as yet. We haven't quite got everything worked out with this one job that we're doing everything on. We had a mass storm come through. There's a space of 2 to 3 minutes. It was crazy. At the moment, I'm trying to do repairs as well as doing renovations to stuff. Like, I wouldn't say renovations. It's more maintenance of rental units, bits and pieces. It's patchwork. So we've been working on a bathroom and kitchen area. Water damage, not because of the storm, but we've also been doing fence repairs and stuff like that. So we will do a walk around of the new workshop. It's, when I say workshop, if you follow on Instagram, you'll understand that, and you'll have noticed that we have had this area for a while. It's changed a little bit since then. So what we'll do is we'll go in to that space. We'll start off in the office.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, so take two. When I say take two, my phone died. And I didn't notice. So in this space is, look, it's crampy. Like, it's, for what it is, it will do. So office space, stuff here, like I've got supplies up there at the moment for customer jobs, and a bit of paint stripper up in the corner, just random paint stripper as well. So we've got couch, must have for the kids. So the kids come up here while I am doing my office stuff, so they have to have TV. Is a must. It's the only way that I can keep them entertained while I'm over here doing my office stuff as well as editing. So this will be my little editing space, and beer fridge, of course. Kids got their own fridge. I'm a mess. It's bloody hot in this room at the moment, so we've got a little fan at involved. It has copped a hiding of late, hence the paint all over it. So leading into workshop space. It is not much. We've got the space here for tools and welding gear and a little bit of camping stuff currently. Still trying to work out storage ideas for this room. We'll be going with this whole section of that wall is going to be filled with these little cubbies. Little knickknacks, bits and pieces. A little slide out drawer there for electricals. So currently I'm on my phone, but GoPro living in there. Kmart action camera. Coming into more over here, so measuring, safety gear, bits and bobs, bulk collection, welding stuff, leading into, you've seen it, camping stuff, which will be coming up in our budget family touring video. So we're going to go through. We've purchased a lot of stuff. Some of you that follow me on Instagram would have seen that we've got a lot of budget-friendly stuff coming in. Some of it's Kings. Well, currently at the most of it in this portion of it is Kings. So small tool drawer, haven't quite worked out what is going on in there. So little Bunnings chibi, just bits and pieces that I can then wheel around, random little wire clasps. Look, for under $200, it does the job. Coming over to the welding table. So, being on casters, this welding table is going to be amazing. I can move it anywhere around the workshop. I can take it outside, which I'll show you outside in a second. Fixed table with air compressor. Now, don't shoot me. It is only tech screwed in for now. Bench vise. So those who follow me on Instagram would have seen that this went up a little while ago, before we ripped out the carpet in this area, which used to be my office. Throwing back to what this place used to be. Coming over, bits and pieces, more assortment of crap in a way, bits and pieces of everything. Retro Alice Springs Desert Park signage. I don't know who it was that took this photo. I'm assuming it's Glen Helen Gorge, possibly. If anyone's not familiar, Glen Helen Gorge is an area around Alice Springs in the West MacDonald Ranges that it's there purely for inspiration as to where I want to be. Places like this is where I want to go. That keeps me sane. It's one of the things that keeps me motivated to keep doing all this sort of stuff. So we're coming into charging station for power tools. Now this space right here, just take a step back so we can get it in the camera. So that whole space, got the network cabinet up top, which runs all my internet and stuff, not just mine, but for the whole complex. Being the complex that I manage, it's so much easier having it in my office, workshop area. So in here, we are going to be doing a fair bit of 12 volt stuff. My aim is to run all these batteries off 12 volt only. No grid power, 12 volt only. And we'll look, at some point we will have a battery bank in here, probably somewhere in there. We will chuck we're going to test some 12 volt fridges. So we've got the one out of the 4-drive currently. I am going to be building a new one. Got the deep cycle battery there on charge from the other night when we had the storm come in. So look, it's basic. We have roller shutters, window. So the aim is eventually to have another workbench going on this full length here with a bench drill and possibly a cut-off saw, potentially a cut-off saw. A few moments later. So yeah, it's about as big as a small, not really small, a larger single car garage. It is what it is. For the place that it is, I'm happy with it. Started doing up a small garden space, this is mine and the kids' handiwork. A few palm trees around, random pool filter pump assembly, bright orange skip bin in the back. Don't mind the ladder. Maintenance work from yesterday, haven't got around to moving it. and the rubbish pile that we will then bypass. So, yeah, this place used to be a backpackers at some stage, and this area here used to be the communal barbecue area. Hence the outdoor seating area, old barbecue. Okay, we'll try that again. I think it's time for a new phone. For some reason, my memory is completely full. So, yes, I know. Grass in the desert. Well, Alice Springs isn't really. Oh, it is. We're in the centre of Australia. And everything around us is like desert-like conditions. The reason why I like this is it sort of gives it like a tropical vibe. And currently with the humidity in Alice Springs, we have a sort of tropical vibe. So, yeah. What do I even say? I don't know if anyone's even going to be interested in any of this maintenance stuff. And, like, for those that have followed us along the way, we do go to a lot of random places. I mean, a lot of random places. Like, most of it being currently around Alice Springs, and we've got a massive trip coming up in January. And if you want to see the maintenance and handyman sort of stuff, like I said, down below, leave a link, second channel. If you don't want to, great, not a problem, completely understand. A lot of people just out just to watch camping stuff, look at the camera. And I promise we will have a lot more camping stuff and only camping stuff from here on in on this channel. So, yeah. If you want to stay and watch some handyman stuff, cool. Really appreciate it. If not, completely understand. If you do want to watch some handyman stuff, make sure you just you check the link below, subscribe, like, comment. It all helps. Like, every bit of commenting and liking and subscribing will let YouTube know that I'm doing a great job. Good morning. So what we have here is one of the rooms that I do maintenance on. It's not much. Used to be just an old motel room. Small kitchenette. No issues there at this stage. I do have repairs that need to get done later on. When I say no issues at this stage, we won't be addressing them today. So we just had the plumber in yesterday, changing over taps. Today, what we have to do, simple little job, change over shower head. Nothing much. We will have to come back at some stage today to do some more repairs. As you can see, we've got some rust. Both sides of the door frame, as well as panel damage at the base of the cabinetry. Most of the time, I'm having to redo paint after a tenant's vacated, but this is only a short-term lease. Fresh paint done previously. So here we will attack the shower head. Pretty easy on this one. They're just going to remove all the plumber's tape. Must be inside the spouting itself. Only minimal on the threads. Looking at the direction of threading, this way. That one. So I'm doing it the correct way. Oh. Let's get this one done. So, pretty simple. This one's just a spare one that I've had floating around as joys of living in Alice Springs. Things just take time to arrive and Bunnings is out of stock. So, turning on of the tap, checking for leaks. Okay, so we'll turn the head slightly because currently I have no curtain. No leakage there, no leakage there. Turning off of water. That is that one done. So, another job while I'm here, just noticed that said drawer does not close all the way. Actually, it has a rebound. So you leave it sit there for a while, it'll actually pull back out. So, down the side here, little plastic tabs. Different ones. These ones are a pull action. So, give me a second, I will undo it. Okay, that took longer than expected. So, said plastic tab, usually you'd have one that would come push up and pull out. This one here is actually a pull latch. So when it's locked in, pull back, pull draw. Right, that would explain why the door catches. And said rodent mess. Okay. All right. We'll save that cleaning for later. But for now, what I will do is I will pull the drawer completely out and lay it on the ground because I will need, wait for the light, when replacing this panel later on, I will need to remove screws and we'll have more screws up inside here, which if we take a look, no, and that one, not sure if you can see that, there is screws in there. What we do have to contend with is leads from induction cooktop. And that's going to require some maintenance too. The leads are meant to be secured to the underside of the bench. Missing piece. Lovely. The gift that keeps on giving. Okay, so getting back to repairs of cabinetry. Might as well cut this up, ready to go. So, sit that one here. There's camera so we can see. There. Right. As I don't want this to go travelling all over the place, this secure it back here. Why am I using my welding table? Well, currently don't have enough space in workshop to be able to do multiple things. That space is a premium. We'll be doing it this way for now. eventually the plan is to put a removable top on the welding table, but that is a later on thing. So, using of level to support circular saw. It should go this way. So that is the face to go out on the outside of the cabinetry. Inside will be cutting surface. Alright, power lead installed. On said thing we are 34 millimeters. So here, way. We get to measure out 35 millimeters. From there to there is 35. There, 35. Saw. You're touching. And that piece is done. So many people ask me why I don't have a table saw. Well, one, currently not enough space. So in here, we'll bring it around. So inside the workshop, don't mind that, that's for secondary channel. So inside here, coming around, we have very minimal space. So along this side, we'll get a better angle. That's here, into the door from the office. So in this space, you can see, not much room. Plan is, eventually, to set up over this side, drill press, and more bench space over this side. Roughly around about the same width of this, but going along this wall here, which doesn't really leave much. I mean, if you see the edge of the chair there, that'd be well over how much room it would be. So it is a work in progress, but this way of doing it is the way that we're doing it on site. So for now, it will do in workshop. We'll move this off. Move And here we are with another job for the day. Same complex. Storm come through here the other day, and it has smashed out fence panels off post and bent post. So we've done, dig a hole, install a stronger post, one that won't bend. Joys of old rusted round post. They bend with the aim, long term, the whole length of this property down to here is only about 5 foot fence. We're running barbed wire along the whole top. Alright, so we've got a marking there for the top piece of wood. Going to drill through that, then run our screw into that to secure it to the wall or to the fence temporarily, and then add some concrete. Once the concrete's dry, we'll then screw the fence to this post. Right, there is post secured. Now for concrete. Alrighty, time for some Kwikset in the hole. Now, I'm going to fast forward through this because I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually know how to pour concrete from a bag. So, knife, bag.
Six hours later.
Alright, so it's been a few hours. Here we are on the other side of the fence. Now, new post down there. So we're going to have to do, right finger. There's a new post. Also put one there. Right, new screw. New screw. Now, we'll do this one-handed. Now we're getting it from the top of here and secure, because the length of the screw isn't quite right. Okay, that took a lot more force than it should have. Alright, go down to the next one. Do some upside down. Alright, so that is secure. Now, we'll be coming along at a later date and putting barbed wire along, hence why this post is higher than the rest of it. So that's it for this video. From now on we'll be doing all videos in regards to maintenance and stuff like that on our second channel, which link will be below for the second channel. Follow along there for more maintenance stuff, but from here on in we're only going to be concentrating on doing camping stuff on this channel. Thanks guys.